Hey guys, question 2. I told a teacher about a bully, but nothing happened. The bullying is getting worse. Now I'm scared to tell anyone again. What should I do? Of all the questions I received over the past 2 days, this one is the most concerning for me. I did a lot of research on reporting bullying to a school and researched the Florida statute on bullying and harassment. What I learned is that all types of bullying, including physical, verbal, social, and cyber of any student or employee of a public K through 12 school is prohibited under Florida Statute 1006.147. Now, I'm not a lawyer and I'm not going to pretend to be, but this statute is very clear in stating that every public school district is required to adopt a policy on bullying and harassment, and I'm quoting here, to afford all students the same protection regardless of their status under the law. In addition, the school district policy must be implemented by each school's principal in a manner that is ongoing throughout the school year. Going hand in hand with Florida statute, Columbia County Bullying and Harassment Policy defines bullying as cyberbullying, teasing, social exclusions, threats, intimidation, stalking, physical violence, theft, sexual, religious, and or racial harassment, public or private humiliation, or destruction of property. Chapter 5 of the policy explains that the procedures for reporting an act of bullying and states at each school the principal or the principal's designee is responsible for receiving complaints of the policy. All school employees are required to report the alleged violations to the principal or principal's designee. Anyone who has credible information that an act of bullying or harassment has taken place may file a report if desired. Reporting a complaint in good faith will not affect the reporter's learning environment. Reporting an act of bullying or harassment in written form or orally is considered an official means of reporting. Reports may be made anonymously, but formal disciplinary action may not be based solely on anonymous reports. To sum all that up for you, you can report an incident directly to the school employee verbally, who in turn must report it to the principal. If you see or hear something, even if you weren't involved, you too can file a report. You can file a report anonymously, but know that not much can be done punishment wise if you choose to go that route. The highest level of confidentiality possible will be used regarding the report of bullying and the investigative procedures that follow. There is a maximum of 10 school days allowed from the initial filing of the incidents to the completion of the investigative steps. The investigator investigating must be trained in investigation procedures to initiate the investigation. This person cannot be the accused bully or the reporter. Interviews of the reporter, the bully, and witnesses will be conducted privately, separately, confidentially, and documented. The bully and the reporter will never be interviewed together. The investigator will collect and evaluate facts such as a description of the incidents, the context, how often it occurred, whether there was past incidents or continuing patterns, the relationship between the bully and the reporter, the characteristics of the bully and the reporter, such as your age and grade, the identities and number of individuals who participated in the bullying or harassing behavior, where it took place, what effects it has or will take on the student's education or educational environment, and whether the reporter felt or perceived an imbalance of power as a result of the reported incidents. Whether the action or incident is considered a violation of the policy requires determination based on all the facts surrounding the circumstances and must include recommended steps necessary to stop the bullying and or harassing behavior and a written final report to the principal. So basically, to sum that part up for you, once you file a report, the school has 10 days to get all the facts laid out on the table, along with everyone's side of the story, to determine if they believe there's enough evidence to determine the policy was violated. The incidents of bullying or harassment will also be reported in the school's report of data concerning the school's safety and discipline data required under Florida Statute 1006.09, which will include the incident of bullying or harassment and the resulting consequences, even if the bully didn't meet the criteria of a prohibited act. Now, on the flip side, you cannot file a false report without strict consequences. If you see something, say something, but tell the truth. Do not make up or fabricate anything when reporting. With all of this being said, and getting back to your question, your school should be taking any report of bullying very seriously. I'm going to choose to believe that the teacher you told misunderstood your report rather than sweeping it under the rug. You should most definitely re-report it, and when you do, explain that you already told your teacher, and after you did, the bullying got worse. Remember that by you standing up and speaking out will potentially stop the bullying from happening to you and prevent it from happening to the next person. On our page is a form where you can report bullying directly to Leading to Greater if you have nobody else that you feel comfortable reporting it to, where we will hand deliver it directly to your school's principal if you would like us to do so. Also on that page, I have direct links to the Florida statutes along with the Columbia County Student Code of Conduct and bullying and harassment policies that I mentioned above. My final thoughts that I'll leave you with are these. There is never a wrong time to do the right thing. If you see something, say something and be the change.
Another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a peace of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride and shit. I'm straight. I'm on my way.